Hey, they might could do it better. I ain't tripping off all that shit.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Rich and Faye TV. Got Lavishkiddo in the building, man. Pop your shit out.
Hey y'all, Lavishkiddo from the south side of Atlanta. New stuff coming on the way. Prouduct of Atlanta is on the way. New music, new everything. So just stay in tune. I'm here with Rich and Faye TV. Shout out to them, no cap.
Alright, we here. So, man, I know you got a lot of content out, but a lot of content that hasn't been released. Is it a little difficult with keeping all your content to yourself and not being able to release it so your fans could be able to just really see what's going on?
Yeah, it does sometimes get difficult because, I want them to know me. I want to have a connection with my fans. But due to, basically I was a student in school, so due to that, I couldn't put out how much I wanted to. But now, I'm free. I'm putting out everything now. Everything is on the way. More music, more everything.
Cool. So what type of challenges have you had being an athlete and being an artist at the same time?
Well, being an athlete, it's some days where I would want to go to the studio, or I would have to go to practice, or some days it's practice, I'd be like, I'm going to the studio, or I'll skip a game to go to the studio. But now it's like I'm more organized with everything, and I know how to maneuver my way around it. So, you know what I'm saying? That was hard, but I know how to do it now. It's gonna get better.
That's what's up. So with the project, Prouduct of Atlanta, what motivated that idea for that EP, and how long have you been working on it?
Well, Prouduct of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I've been working on it for a good while. It actually, most of the songs were already written since February, March. But I've been working on it for a while, and basically, thought process behind it, it's basically like you're gonna hear Atlanta lingo, and Atlanta has a lot of style, so you're gonna hear the Atlanta style, like Atlanta everything. I'm from Atlanta, and I feel like it just touched base with home, so everybody's gonna feel it. Plenty of flows in there, a couple of upcoming artists in there, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be real tight. It's gonna be hard.
So being an Atlanta artist, what really keeps you driven with all this competition in the city where everybody trying to be a rapper?
Basically, I hear them, but actually, it's like Atlanta's very supportive. Like, everybody's supporting everybody, so it's not like it is competition, but at the same time though, it's like, oh, he helping out here, and there's like a lot of opportunities in Atlanta. So once I see opportunity, I know I'm gonna take it, and I got a lot of support behind me and everything, and I know, like, I have the flow and I have the talent to do it. So now, like, since I have people behind me, like, that's what drives me to, like, keep going, even though it is competition. But you know what I'm saying? I don't fear that.
I feel that. What do you take more serious, your athletic career or your music career?
Probably like my music career, definitely. Like, I take my music career serious, but also, even though I take the athlete career serious, I got a love and passion for music. Like, that's my thing. Like, if I'm at home, like, I'm probably not with a ball. I'm in my room rapping. Like, I'm just rapping. You know what I'm saying? So music probably went that over.
Smooth. So when did you discover your love and your talent for doing music?
I discovered it. It was a while back. I was rapping with it's like 7. Just rapping in class and stuff like that. Me and a couple of friends. One of them still rap today. Shout out my boy Lil Dino. He came from the school I went to. He doing his thing, but I've been rapping since I was 7. I took a little break, but then I got once I got in middle school, it was this little group in my school, and they were rapping, you know what I'm saying? So they were good, you know what I'm saying? But I just felt like I could do better. So basically, I didn't have no studio or none of that at that time. Like, so I asked them, like, to put me down, like, where they record at and everything. But at that time, I was really hiding the fact that I wanted to rap to my parents, like, So my first time every time recording, it was a crazy experience. Like, dude brought the mic, he brought a box to school. We snuck into a classroom, and I made my first ever song there. It was like, that's a funny story. But after that, told my dad, he was cool with it, got me to a real studio, and ever since then, probably since 9th grade, I've been in the studio.
Yeah, that's dope. So how does it feel to have a supporting cast, but especially to have your family members to really support your dream and make sure you get in the right studios, make sure you have the best production with your videos?
That feels real good. Basically, them being behind me with it, like it pushes me even more to keep going, keep doing it, cause it's hard when even like the people that you love don't support you, or and the people like for like the people that don't even know you like supporting you. So I mean, and sometimes it's like that, but luckily, my parents they see the talent there and everything, so I'm doing that and they support me and they love it. And I love it, so it's going good.
That's cool. That's cool. Do you think you'll upset your parents if you was to stop going to school and just solely became a rapper?
Um, yeah, they'll be upset. Yeah, they'll be upset definitely, cause they always be like education first, then this next. You know what I'm saying? They always pushing every education, so they'll probably definitely be upset with that.
With this mixtape, Product of Atlanta, how is it already done? Cause I know you like to hold your stuff. So is it like already done?
Yeah, it's done, but at the same time though, it's still other artists that's sending their features in. My part's done, but if I feel like adding on to it, I mean I'll add to it because it's like every new song I make, it seems as if I'm getting better each one. So I feel like, oh, this can make the tape better, then I'll just add it there. But for the most part, yeah, it's done. So,
Cool. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. So with this mixtape, this is gonna be the first mixtape you dropped in like the last year, right?
yeah, it's my first mixtape in the last year.
So what type of anticipation have you built around this mixtape with your fan base?
Well, my fan base, I've been dropping a lot of snippets, getting their feedback on it. I've been entering some contests with, Hot 1079 and everything. That's been going well, actually. I've been, on the leaderboards and all that. But now I'm finna start a challenge on Instagram. It's a Ooh Yeah challenge. See who could do the best dance, and I'll pull up on them, give them some cash, the winner. I have first, second, and third place. Finna do that. And also, I'm finna drop a video on World Star, Blue Check. That's a song that's gonna be on the tape. That's gonna be on World Star.
So when you make these big investments to really promote your music and you get the clout and you get the attention you need that you want off it, how do you think you're going to keep that same momentum to keep staying consistent, to keep pushing it out there and keep those same people to keep coming to your page and keep coming to your music to keep wanting to listen to it?
Well, basically now I'm gonna keep dropping music, keep giving them the content that they want. Still do more content, just interact with them. Actually, I'm doing more shows, like plenty of shows. So basically, like, just interacting with them because they feel like they know you, then they gonna keep coming. So just keep interacting. Sometimes I even like, comment on their stuff, just so they know. You know what I'm saying? So.
That you're watching. Yeah, that's a smart idea. Fans and supporters, they love feedback back from the artists and whatnot. So let's touch on another thing. We was talking about how, you wanted to be the voice of the suburbs in a way, letting people know, like, just because we're from these suburban areas, that don't mean we soft, we still get on your ass. What had happened for you to want to, like, press that message like that?
Well, basically, it's like I see a lot of rappers and even some of my friends, they just try to act something they're not. Like, they come from this and they want to say this. So that's how really I got my name, because Lavish is basically saying the point where I want to get to, but also that, I come from two-parent home, they support me, loving family. I didn't have to go through a struggle or none of that. But at the same time, though, that don't mean you soft or you got to fabricate that you're not that. You know what I'm saying? Because you could still, like, get beat. Like, you could still, all of that, you could, like, it's nothing to play with. But at the same time, you don't have to go through a struggle or go through this or go through that just so you could be hard. Like, it's, people don't got to fabricate that.
Yeah. And so why do you think people fabricate those type of things?
Well, the big artists in hip-hop right now, that's where most of them, like, talk about. That's where most of them came from. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, if you're not from that, or if you got a good family, like, why not just tell that instead of, like, why be true to yourself instead of just, I came from the dirt, when you live in a big house and your family, like, help you and support you, like.
Yeah, I feel that. So do you think that'll separate you as an artist?
Yeah, that, and then back to that definitely, and back to the athlete thing. So being an athlete, like, I know it's probably no rap out here like that is an athlete at the moment. So I feel like I could touch bases. Like, when I rap, I'm thinking about recording. I'm recording a video, basically with some soccer and everything. And I'm gonna try to get in touch with the Atlanta United, try to have them in the video, and basically that's gonna help me. Like it's gonna connect to the hip hop and youth in my era, like around me, but also like from the U.S. all the way international, because soccer's international. So basically, I get to touch bases in the U.S. and international, and nobody's doing that right now.
That's smooth. Do you receive any like racial discrimination when it comes to being a soccer player?
Not really, because where I'm from, it's like a lot of black soccer players, because it's getting popular. But during the game, though, you know what I'm saying, some of it is racial, where people not of color, they get the downside of the games and stuff like that. But people outside, of course, they're going to think, oh, you play football, basketball. But other than that, it's nothing like too bad. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. So, what could happen in your music career that could stop you that could make you stop playing soccer and just being a straight artist?
Well, one thing that could happen in my music career is basically if I know like I'm at a point where I have to like go to all these shows on book, or I'm signed or something of that nature, then like I know I can't handle two things at once. Then that's when I know like, okay, I'm gonna just have to drop this since this came first, making good profit, good money off this. I have to just put this to the side.
Cool. So, with you doing this interview today, is this a way for you to let your fans know who you are so they can really connect with you?
Yeah, this is also a way for my fans to know who I really am, and so they just know the real me, what I'm about, and what's coming.
Cool, man. Well, where do you see yourself at for the next 2 years from now?
2 years from now, I mean, I keep telling my mama, like, even though I'm finna be in college, a freshman in college, say, next year, like, I know it's a big jump, but I feel like I'm getting a house, like,
Yeah.
like I'm big on wealth, giving back. So I plan on like being successful in this the music industry, so I could get the profit that I need, money, so I could also get back to my community and people that help me and people that don't have much as me. You know what I'm saying?
So, what would be something that you would do that would be a gesture if you giving back to your community, in your community?
Well, always I go to church on Big Bethel. I always see it's on Auburn Avenue. I always see the people like on the street and everything. So I want them to. I'm thinking about basically like I want to build like a homeless shelter around there for them, where they can get food, and then also like they could just basically have other opportunities, like people could come talk to them and see how they could get back in the working field, so they get back off their feet and do better for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
So, this is why it's important for people to listen to your music, so we can make sure you make this happen.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that, right? Y'all
Sure.
hear that, man. Well, I appreciate you for coming by the show and speaking some of your knowledge and your plans and this Rich and Faye TV. Got Lavish Kid in the building. Anything you want to say before we slide?
Before we start, I want to thank Rich and Faye TV for having me, man. You know what I'm saying? Prouduct of Atlanta on the way. Blue Check video on the way. R&O going up for sure. You know what I'm saying? All the people in Atlanta, you better tune in, because don't try to ride a wave before it's too late. Okay.
Cool. And thank you for being positive. And everybody be blessed, man. We going up, man. Rich and Faye TV. We out.